So what's up everyone, this is Pope. So today we're going to go over CP Gully Wash. This is a 5 CP map. You capture all 5 points, you win the game. Well, you win that round, not the game, but the round. So right now I just want to go over some quick names on like what's called. And this video is not going to take too long. It's probably going to take maybe about 15-30 minutes. I don't have a tutorial on like what class specifically, because this map is gonna be a decently fast pace. It's not gonna be like CP still, which is like strategy for everything. It's not gonna be a quick strategy. Like if you know how to play sixes, it's gonna translate to Highlander. Like this is a popular sixes map, so you know, few key things like I'm gonna name over the basics of names. So right here, it's called big door, flank, garage. Right here, that's what you wanna call it. This part right here, elbow, banana. Right here, you can call it ramp or dare choke, whichever side you're attacking. If you're attacking from big door, you can call it dare choke. You're going up dare choke, you know? Or you can call it, we're going ramp, whatever it is. Okay? Underneath is under. Right here is drop down. Let's see. Now we're going to go from point 2 side. You're holding up right here, upper, or you can call it balcony. Most times you hold upper. This is Riverside. This is main lobby. You can call this wooden floors, whatever you want to call it. There's really no name. I just call it they're in lobby. Riverside's right here. Balcony's right here. Under or water is this whole area. You can call it underwater, whichever. Usually you can call it they're under really quick. This is I like to call it sneaky, but I think there's another name for it. Secret, sneaky, whichever you feel like calling it. You can call it the shadow area because it's nice and dark, you know. And I think that's about it for naming things. I think there's too many things that you can name. So anyways, quick things. Basically what this map going to come down towards the mid fight, and after that what you want to do is you want to push off numbers. Now I can't explain this enough, but like use the tab. So I'm holding down tab. This is the best key thing on how to do pushes at Highlander. Very basic. You want to push tab constantly to make sure how many numbers are up, what you can do to push, and can you push in and can you back out. And make sure you count your Ubers, because if you have Uber advantage, you want to push in. You do not want to stalemate and hold on to the points. So you gotta constantly think: do you have advantage? Do you not have advantage? Do you have numbers? Do you not have numbers? Can you push in? Can you not push in? That kind of stuff. Basically, few loadouts. Okay. Soldier, you want to run the whip. Okay. You want to whip your whole team. I don't have the whip on right now, so you can't really see it. But basically, imagine if you have a whip. With the whole team all the way out, and if your demo man is rolling out to your choke, make sure your demo man calls out, I'm rolling choke, so you know like where your team's gonna rotate. Because most times if your demo man is gonna roll out to your choke, you want your team to go up to your elbow right there and just easily go up here, you know. But simple as that. Make sure your demo man every time he rolls out calls where he's going, so your team knows where to rotate. If your demo man does not call where he's going, if your team accidentally goes up to your choke while your demo man is on his side, he's playing without 0 heals, and that's bad. You want the coordination to stick together as a key core combo. You want your heavy class and your power class to be together, not demo man over here and your heavy medics over here. You know, that's like not really teamwork oriented. So make sure soldier run whip people to mid. Try your best not to whip your dome man so he does not screw up his rollout. So, but you want to whip the team so you can get there first. And, okay. Now the next thing is, let's say your dome man calls and he's rolling out to what you call him? their choke, okay? What you want to do is, since pretend I'm a combo in a core class, like I'm a heavy right now, okay? The medic wants to heal the Doman immediately as soon as you get there. Make sure you buff your Doman as soon as possible so you can do maximum damage and then like, you know, buff everyone else. So actually I should probably go over heal priority and rollouts. Heal priority and rollouts. Demo first. You can buff the soldier, you can buff the scout second. Simple as that, you know. But at the same time, since the soldier is not going to be rocket jumping, you can kind of wait for crit heals and then buff him last so he can jump on top. You can just like spread the heals, but make sure your Doman is fully buffed on the rollout, and make sure people crouch in the respawn, and make sure people not jumping. Now here's the reason why. I'll go over the mid fight later on, but I need to go over like the very basics in case like for you might not know this already, but at the respawn, okay, as a medic can jump and Doman can jump. So you can jump over. Make sure all your teammates are crouching. This is very crucial because especially your Doman roller. If your medic can't reach your Doman, can't get that proper buff, your Doman's fucked on the mid fight. Because it's simple that either something might get him or he's not healed up and the other Doman might be healed more. So make sure all you guys crouch. Doman and medic can stand up. I prefer the medic jumping so you can reach the Doman like this, you know, reach the target to heal him. So you can easily touch Doman, and Doman can be full 260. After that, you can buff your other classes, you know, later on. Okay. At the same time, once your Doman tells you you're rolling out, I would get a scout by him as soon as possible. Because most times you do not want your Doman to be rushed by a scout as soon as he gets there. Because if he's running out to here, and you have no scout guarding him, and a scout fucking just like comes right here and just like W plus M1s him, he's dead. And your mid fight is just that much weaker without the damage support. So you want to make sure that your scout follows their Doman as soon as possible. So the Doman can say, hey, I'm rolling out to Archo, can I please get a scout with me? So you can play a scout like right here, you can play biome, you can do whatever. Just basically protect your Doman and to do extra support on their enemy scout first. That's if the enemy scout is trying to bomb rush your Doman for whatever reason. He's trying to kill it as soon as possible so your damage on mid fights to be a lot weaker. Most times if the Doman dies, most times you're gonna lose a mid fight. Most times, not all the times now. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so I think I went over the general strategy, so make sure you run the whip. Okay? Whip everyone else. Other than that, I think for loadouts it's pretty much okay. Not have anything specific for loadouts. Two rollouts a Doman can roll. He can roll out to your choke, your own choke, or he can roll out to big door, which is a pretty simple roll. It's not too much. But then you probably spam right here. And when your Doman's right here, you can either choose. You either want to go left or you want to go right. Now here's the thing now, okay? If their team has more pressure and their team is aggressive right here, most of the times you're not gonna win this mid fight. You cannot stay in this corner and eat the same amount of damage and spam coming in. So if you see their bodies automatically right here, do not attempt to come up this ramp. You're gonna die instantly. Cause look how tight and air this corridor is. Don't spam. Rockets, minigun. You can't, like, legitimately, you can't rotate around here. If you put your medic, he's fucked. You know? You do not want to, like, rotate around here. And these are things, like, when I noticed when I was playing medic for, like, back in, like, HU3, where I noticed, like, I can tell, as long as you don't lose any people on mid fight. Let's say you're coming out here, yeah, and your team's a little bit more passive than the other team, yeah? It's a little bit more slow on the roads, and you're kind of indecisive and thinking, like, where you should go. But you notice, hey, they guys are more aggressive. You can easily rotate people really fast now. You gotta play this really fast and rotate people into this elbow and come on here. Now I did have a successful push on rotating before, but you cannot drop any players at the same time. So if you're successful, you know, and not dropping any players, you can't do a successful kind of like rotate around so you kind of have the ground advantage. Now here's another solution, okay? Your Doman is rolling out to your choke. He calls it. You're rolling out to your choke. and then you're putting your combo. You want to go up to your elbow, okay? So you're whipping. Your heavy's right here, your medic's right here, your gentleman's already here, your scout's already there. Your soldier. I'll talk about the soldier later, but your pyro's around right here, and your spy and sniper do whatever's. But like, as a heavy, okay, you want to get aggressive. You not want to play passive and sit right here in this huge corridor and chokeway. You gotta get out of here. Play aggressive. Make sure you take ground. Make sure you take this. Right here, height advantage. Look at this. I have height advantage. I already win. If you want to play, you know, with angles as a heavy, you can use like these boxes and stuff, you know. Be creative, but like most times you can just get aggressive, like right here. Right here, guarantee win the mid-fight. As long as your Delman can output damage, and the Delman should love this area right here. Look how tight this corridor is. This is, if you want to build your damage stats, you know, spam sticks right here. Instant, bam, down, you know. Can't get any more damage stats based, you know, off that. Like, just spam that little tight corridor and you win the mid-fight, okay? Now, going back onto the soldier situation. Soldier's mid-fight. I usually like the soldier to pressure out the sniper immediately because most times the snipers will be hiding right there, mid door. You know, here's a key thing, yeah. If you don't pressure out the sniper mid-fight, sniper sight line. Anybody crossing this point, died, instant. Look at that, huge. Anything, you know. As a sniper, you're coming out to the enemy choke point, you know, from right here. I can see that perfectly. You want to peek your head out? Fine, I'll shoot it. If you're coming out to your choke, I can't really see it. I don't have a good peek. But you're coming out this side, you're dead instantly. I'm gonna body shot your man. I don't care. He's dead. And this is a really crucial thing. Like, if you're trying to get aggressive because the team's playing really passive, if you put a heavy on the point, he's dead. You know, and it gives a free team advantage. And most times on 5 CB maps, you want to play aggressive. You can't sit back out here. So here's the thing, yeah, solution. Here's two things, yeah, a soldier can do. If you want it, you can bomb the dome man, put pressure with the scout, and you can knock him out. Or, solution 2, I honestly prefer my soldier bombing the sniper instantly. Most times, most times you be guarded by the combo. I understand that. So if you can time your bomb, then do it. But you want to put some kind of pressure for your combo to get to here. Because here's the thing, okay? If your Delman rolls a choke, you want to roll out to your choke, okay? Here's the thing, okay? Once your sniper goes down, you can instantly get across the point. Free time to get aggressive. Most times, any team that crosses this point right here, you can take the midpoint instantly. Because their team's playing so passive. Now in Highlander, even in Platinum, I've seen teams who just play passive. And yet they don't get the midfight. Why? Because the team just walks across the midpoint for free. Because there's no contested damage. Like, you can't sit back here and not cross the midpoint. Okay. So, but make sure that once you cross the midpoint, you put some kind of pressure on the sniper. Either put pressure like this, as a soldier, look. You can either wait, time, go to midpoint. That's bad. Bad jump for me. But yes, go to midpoint, put pressure, so the sniper is, he's taking damage or he's backing up, and then walk your combo across the point, and start playing aggressively. Then the other enemy team will either get destroyed, take too much damage, or they have to back up. Now that's how you want to win the mid-fight. You do not want to sit back here, play passive, and any damage. This is why teams lose. Because you wait. Even when the sniper's down, they don't take that advantage. When the sniper's down, take that advantage. Walk across. I can peek, you know. I'm not getting a headshot. Fuck that, you know. Hey, just walk. Hey. Instant. Done. Now I'm gonna think like really quick to see if I covered all the points because I just want to make sure. Oh yeah, drop down strategy. If any of your strategies don't really work, you can also use a drop down strategy. Now this is like nothing's absolutely working, so you want to just do it like last thing. You can take your combo down here, and you can play aggressive